how are we today? Oh, it's another day. It's another, well, actually, it's a day closer to the weekend. I don't know how everyone feels about that, but more than likely pretty decent. I would ask if you've got any plans, but we're in lockdown, so no plans whatsoever. Or it could be that you've decided that you just want to have a relaxing day, or you might even have date night in the house. I don't know. Guys, so we were on yesterday, so we were, and we had a couple of problems with our audio, unfortunately, which we have now got sorted, which is great. That's the main thing, guys. So it was weird. I troubleshooted it for ages, couldn't understand it, but we got there eventually with a little bit of help. So today we are back on for 2 hours today. We're gonna be on for our full time. I feel a wee bit warm, so a lovely hoodie, which is actually got the Alliance. You can see the strip there, and just a wee bit there. You can see kind of half its face. If I come back, just the tiny see that. There, you can clearly tell which side I'm on. So today we are back at the day job. So we are, as we like to call it, we are back to the office. We are back to troubleshoot some of the computers, get everything sorted, try and get them 5 stars, which we are hopefully gonna reach. I don't know. Well, we'll have to wait and see. So guys, and just level up the character. And hopefully we'll get it soon and we'll be able to get the 25% and update the name of the shop. I think Artemis's workshop sounds bloody brilliant. Anyone else think that? Or is it just me? So, what we shall do without any further ado... I love that. Touch portal. I can't believe I got it to work. So, we are going to go back in. We are still continuing on our career, so we're going to press continue. So we're going to see what happens today. There we go. Look at the computer. I'm quite happy with the computer. So we've got 3. Let's go on. Let's see our emails. So this is the part we're going to go from the top to the bottom, because that's the person that has been waiting the longest. I do think that that's much better than going from the top and then thinking, oh my god, what do I need to do? Okay, so let's see. We've got A camp, we've got shaky camp. So he's saying, can you help with it? Do you think you can help me with some upgrades? CPU definitely needs upgrading. I need 16 gig of RAM. It looks a bit bland here. Some plastic white cables would look nice. And he likes nice and shiny new components. So he's definitely wanting something completely new. So let's just double check the name because we don't actually have it there. Allison. Oh, we need to accept it. Blake is back. Blake is back. Let's see, what has he done this time? Okay, let's work on it. Let's remove the side panel. We also need to replace his hard drive. So let's take this off. Let's take off the PS. Actually, it might be easier going from the back. Let's take off little screws. Do you know, it would be easier if they could actually, there it is, that's much better. So let's see what he's asking us, because I'm not too sure. Remember, he's the one with the big, huge, massive emails. So he's got a bit of a crisis. I'm supposed to be helping out an article for movie Maniacs, a series retrospective of the Sonic Monk trilogy. What the hell's that? This series is massive in some indie film cult A circles in Denmark, so you can understand why I take the utmost care to get this right. Okay. Last thing I need is another angry mob of film fanatics flaming me on the message boards and leaving snarky comments on every article. Sorry, was that me? As usual, I ripped my Blu-rays to my computer so I can do more of a detailed analysis of the frame image, but then the hard drive they were on made this clunk sort of sound and I can't access any of the files. Can you do something? I need to get this article written for all the Sonic Monk fans and the... Oh my god, there's nearly 20 of them. See, if there was 21, I think he'd explode. Gonna be very disappointed. So, Blake, by the way, if you can get a hold of a copy of the Sonic Monk trilogy, do recommend giving it a watch. Just make sure you watch it in the original Danish with English subtitles. Try not to over-analyse the giant spider spot plot. Oh, and can you skip the second half of the third film because it's technically not a canon. Okay, so we need to definitely upgrade his hard drive. So his budget is 100. So let's see what he's got. So he's got two. He's got this one, which is 2 terabytes. So I think we take this one out. Let's unplug that. And we are going to get him another 2 terabyte one. We're going to try and go for the Seagate Barracuda again. Let's go to the shop. Seagate, there it is. So this is the one that we're going to go for. Actually, we're going to go with this one because we also need to consider the delivery. And his budget's 100. So we've ordered his. So we need to wait until this bad boy's in before we can do anything. So it's going to go back into our collection point. Let's pick up David's. Let's go see his email though. We don't know what's happening. Hi. Have a name. A pet peeve of mine. Things aren't working fast enough. I need 16 gig of RAM. I need this pretty soon. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Tomorrow at latest. My brother has a team group in his PC. He says they're best. I heard something move in my house and it freaked me out there. Looks a bit bland in there. Some white plastic cables might make it look nicer. So we need to upgrade his RAM. But let's go see what he's got firstly. Remove the side panel. Of course we need to do that. So what has he got? He's got a Oh, we might have one. Memory. No, we don't. Okay, so it's a Xi'an Titan XL. So, where is he? Shop. And it's memory. It's a Xi'an, if you remember. And we're going to put in another 8 gig. It needs it today, so we're just going to buy now, and then that's it. So let's get into... Oh, actually, we haven't even picked up our delivery, which is hiding behind the door. Hey, peekaboo. Okay. So we need to install the memory, and there it is, the lovely thing. Now, open the clips. They are quite fiddly. There. And we're going to see if it does to the power. And we're going to put a side panel back on. And it does? He also mentioned something. Actually, he wants different cables. I think it was white ones. Let's just double check. White plastic. Ah, he wants different RAM in his board, but we don't know if it's actually going to take it. M170 Tech Plus. Motherboards. Max RAM speed 2.8, so we can actually. Let's see if we. I think we're just gonna put in one stick. And we're gonna go same day delivery. I'm quite glad that I noticed that. Otherwise that would have so brought down our rating. So we're gonna take these bad boys out. And he also wants white plastic cables, the weirdo. Oh, we haven't got one of the clips. Remove. And remove. So now let's find our memory. Install that. Now we need to remove all his bloody cables. You don't actually realise as to how many cables there actually is until you start doing this. To be perfectly honest, I never used to think about cables, so I'm like, oh, that's fine. We don't need that many. You fucking do. Like all them cables down there, we need to get them. See them? Oh, that's his. That's fine. So he wants white plastic cables. Sure. Now we've got white plastic cable. Sorry, now we just need to do the. I understand why that one decides to do. It must be something. Let's remove that. I want to see something. No. I was kind of hoping that if you... It must be the white or the ones behind the back. It doesn't do it for some reason. Let's see. Whilst it's doing that, we're going to put back on its side panels. And it does switch is the main thing, so side panel back on. Now, did anyone notice the mistake that we did? Out of sheer curiosity. We didn't actually need to go buy new RAM, if that makes sense. Because we did have some in our inventory. We've done it now, so... So, new RAM's working perfectly, and it was nice to see Team Grip parts used. That's because we had to. Okay. Here goes. Someone's asking about the graphics card. I don't like the case. we're all allowed our personal opinions here. Okay, what has he got? He's got a 980. Let's take this part off. And we're going to remove his graphic card. Let's go see what there is in the shop. He's got a bunch of... Okay. So you're going to have to excuse me just for 2 seconds, sorry. I didn't expect this. Someone come to buy something from me, so I need to go deal with it. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I was kind of hoping that they'd come earlier. Okay, so let's see. What can we give? Now, if we're unsure of what we've just taken out, let's just go back to his case. And we're going to go graphics cards. He has a 980. That's what we took out. See what there is. Price is in. So he kind of wants a good graphics. Let's go with this. Oh, it's around here. Look! So, graphics cards. Oh, I can't wait to see this in. We do need to take off another wee PSU shroud. Let's remove one of these PCIs. And here we go. Slot down so nicely. It looks pretty as well. But let's just double check, oopsie daisy, that you didn't have any hidden things in. No. There's nothing worse when they're like, I want white cables, just tell me you want. Okay, let's see. See. Oh, it's got missing cables. Smart of me, ain't it? No wonder nothing's happening. I'm looking at it saying update graphics card I have, and I'm like, I don't understand why it's saying it's not. Silly me. So it does it. Let's put back on his side panel. Hope he likes his new graphics. I actually don't have anything gigabyte in my container. In the delivery slot, which is that one up there. I have Eros and, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, round thing. Incomplete case. Bagton. Look, we forgot something. The PCI lock. Why did no one see? Otherwise he would have moved or something and nothing would happen. You're like, why is my graphics card moving so much? I'm like, no clue why, pal. Like, why did I only get 4 stars? That's in transit. Let's go to PC with order test stuff. Upgrade required. Yep. Accept. Accept are all in transit. And we also level up, so we're going to discard. And discard. And we are... Well, it's actually the 17th. We should have just looked at the calendar on the wall. So we are going to close up for the day. Say goodbye to the workshop. End the day. And we are back at it today. Go to work because we need to. So let's pick up, before we do anything, we're going to pick up Blake's. And we're just going to pop it down. There we go. And let's go get the deliveries. Here, that's his in. Oh. That way. Let's put back in. Here was actually storage, so that's the one we're wanting. So there we go. He was actually okay. He didn't want any fancy cables or any shit like that. Which is alright by me. So we're going to close the base. Close the drive bay. Close the drive bay. And we're going to see if we can boot to the OS, which is the operating system. Well, that's helpful. Know what? I think I know. Tools and software. I didn't know we needed such a thing. So, his old, so now we need to go for inventory and actually need. Let's see if we. There. We have it, we have it, we have it. So let's install his side parts now. And the back one with its screws. Power down. Stand back, and we're gonna go get rid of his case. Let's tell him to come and get his case, which is down here. Select. There we go. This guard can be like a nice clean and tidy inbox. Okay, so let's just not look at them yet. Okay, let's get into this. Let's remove. What has he got? See if we've got anything to do it. Oh! Ew. Guess we bought the wrong stuff. See, remove this. Thought that needed to have the same type. Steve says buying shit. So we need to upgrade the CPU. Let's take that off, take its shield off, and remove. I don't think there's anything that we've got in here. Incompatible, broken. No. Okay, shop, let's see. We're going for CPU. It had AMD in it. What's our budget? 600. Gonna go with this one, definitely. Same day. As we can. Install CPU, that one. Now, we need to close it. Then I'm going to paste the shit out of it with a dot. And then we need to put back on its cooler, which is this big, huge, stocky thing. I personally don't like it. But we're all entitled to our opinion. Okay, let's see. Can I do it? See, if they were blue, the fans, I think I would be okay with it. And it can! Whilst that's running, let's just check her email. See? She wants nice... She wants plastic cables. Plastic white cables. What can I say? Cables! There's too many cables. Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, look, there's two cables. We catch them. So, they want white plastic cables, so... that one. So, let's... You know, this is the one thing I do actually like. Is that it's telling you where you're supposed to put everything. There will be one day that I will have to more than likely deal with this bad boy. And let's just say I'm more than likely going to put the cable in the wrong place. There's me thinking I've done it well. there. Power. Better work. Oh, there's missing cables. Meh. Here we go. It does boot. That's the main thing. Side panel back on, and it can go back to its owner. So let's tell her to come pick up her heap of shite. Collect. Yes. We got 5 stars. That's what we want. You have unlocked the peripheral shop. Install it on your computer to access the latest. Woo! Let's do it. Let's discard our email. Let's put that down. This one we need to look at. Yep. Add to cart. Buy now. I like it when we're able to do things like that. Okay, so this one. Who is it? Rose. Let's go find it and then we'll come back and read our email. That's the one. What do we think of the Christmas theme, people? I like it. That away. Clean your cases. Peripherals are kept in their own section of the inventory. Please use the tab at the top to switch between them. Okay. Compress air the shit out of this. It needs it, can you tell? And look how much better that looks. Like, that's why you should take care of your case. Just don't look at mine too closely, okay? I actually have looked at mine and I will get compressed air at some point. Just at the very edge. I do think that this fan here, you can't see my hand, it is the tiniest wee bit dusty. And then on top of my graphics card as well, there's like the tiniest wee bit of dust, but it looks like someone's went in and just like wiped their hand. I haven't touched it. Right, so we've cleaned out the dust. Now let's see what they've got inside here. So they've got Mortani Value Supreme. Let's see if we've got anything incompatible because it's 2. So we need to go get some. So Mortani Value Supreme 4 gig. Let's go to the shop quickly. And it's that one. So it's Mortani. And it's this one we're looking for. Now, before you press the buy button, because we're quite bad for that, they're also wanting us to upgrade the CPU, which is the hub or the main thing, whatever. Like, it's definitely the main thing of your. And she's got an Intel in there, which is an i5 600. Let's go see what she's got. Our budget is $400. So let's go for processor. Get rid of that. And it's Intel we're going for. She's got an i5 5600. This is the one that she's got. So we're definitely wanting to upgrade it for her quite a lot. So I am going to go with this one. Add to cart. We're going to view the cart and we're going to go. Actually, we're going to wait because we might need to get other things. So better to do it as a one big block, isn't it? So let's go put hers back down. We've dealt with her. Nelson. Let's see. Is that a Dusty? For fuck's sake. What is with people today? Clean your cases, peeps. Install. Compressed air. Oh, it's the blue colour. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Just delay so much pretty. Just... Done. Okay, now we need to remove this lovely cooler, which is blue. I approve of it now. So, Silverstone, remove the air cooler. And this is what they've got. They've got Team 266. Let's see, if we got anything? So I was looking at that and I couldn't understand why. It's because of the refresh rate of the RAM or the memory. It's incompatible, and I was looking at that one. So the one that they have is 2666. We need to have it matching, so let's just go back straight away to our shopping cart, and we're going to go to the memory here, and it's the team group. So this is the one that they've got, not that specific one, that type. Let's see. He has got 8 gig, or she's got 8 gig, I didn't really pay attention. Oh, thank you! I don't even know how to say her name. We'll go with Poe. And if you need any help with a computer, I'm not your person. I'm okay with some things, just not a lot of things. Okay, so this is the one that we're looking for, because this is too high of a refresh rate, so add to cart. There we go. Spending a lot of money today, I don't like it. So they also want us to upgrade the graphics card, if you remember. Let's go into it. What's wrong with this graphics card? MSI Radeon R9 380. I don't think, because they've got so much, is that I don't actually think anything. So that's the one that he or she's given us. We're gonna sell the broken parts are not gonna work. R930. I want to see if this. I just want to see something. If it doesn't, then that means that we just have to go buy. It took it. We're just gonna go on with it. Eee! Okay, so we need to wait until tomorrow for the delivery. So we're gonna pop that down. And let's pick you up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you see as to how dusty this is? Firstly, before we even look at the fucking email, it's getting dusty like there's nothing on earth. Just dust your PCs once in a while, people. It does help. I love it how I say it, and I've just admitted I've got dust in mine. Thank you! I don't know, but I'm not impressed. Okay, so let's take off. Because it says it needs 16 gig. What have it's got? Oh, we might have one. We might have one. Yes! Means we just have to buy one. I don't understand how people can do that to themselves. Like, just look after it. should be absolutely. Oh, we might have opened the wrong clips. Telling me, you know. There. And let's take it out of its graphic card. Out it comes. Yeah, that's very true. I actually used to have my tower on the floor, and I know it's not something you should really have, is your because like your tower on the floor, because it can get like much more dustier, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great at the same time. So that's why it's now on the lovely desk. So guys, and mine is actually, well, you can clearly tell it's a World of Warcraft one, but mine's actually limited edition. There was only 1,000 of them made, and I was quite fortunate to find the Horde one as well. So I actually have, well, this is my main one. The Horde one's in a box. And it's so pretty. I like it. Except I've noticed that I've got a tiny wee bit of dust. You can't see it, which is fantastic. Just at the back of mine. So I'm going to have to get some compressed air and just clean it. Other than that, it looks perfect. So it does, so I'm quite happy. Okay, graphics card. It was this one. So we're definitely going to need to go upgrade this. So, graphics. MSI. What is their budget? I love it how it says right there, this is his email. Hey, there's not much air coming out of the back. Could it be blocked? Yes, because of the air. Because of all the dust that's in it. You actually don't own a PC, and I've only gone in. Well, actually, I would say in 2019, like after I'd moved out, I'd moved out of my parents' house. I just used a tablet and everything like that. I didn't need like a PC. I had a laptop as well, and then I bought a PC in the July of 2019, and then that was like a pre-build one, and then went down the route of then looking at like, do we want to do a custom one? Yes. Found out that they were going to have these cases coming out, so bought one of them as soon as I could. Mine is what? It's alright. Mine is number 155 out of 1,000. So that's 155 out of 1,000. And it was then, I think, then the decisions that you have to make, or the stuff that you'd like to like put into the case and everything, it was so hard. Like, because you could think, okay, I'll put that in, I'll put this motherboard, and then you have to think of the pros and cons. One of the biggest things, and I think it might just be me, is I wanted to have some colour, or RGBness as I like to call it, in the case, and it was something I always wanted, and my favourite colour, as you can clearly tell, is blue. And I was like, right, it has to be blue. So that's why you can kind of see it. So the Corsair, I'm not touching the glass before we go any further, because I've just put a cream on my hands. So the Corsair cooler is RGB, of course. I've got 2 16 gig of RAM. So I've actually got 2 dummy RAMs in there just so that they could light up. So it just took the 4 slots. It might be, of course, when you're thinking about upgrading, is I might take the dummy one out and then actually put in like another 2 16 gigs of RAM. The graphics card is a 2070 Super. I was going to say TI, but it's 2070 Super. The fans light up, and so does, you can maybe just make it out, is it the Aeros part as well in there, that does light up. I've also got blue cables as well, so you've got your cables going from the graphics card to the power supply. The power supply is actually under here. I've also got a 4 terabytes worth of storage along with like their usual M.2 drives, etc. So yeah, and like even picking the motherboard, that was quite hard because you're like, do I go down the route of getting a limited edition, or do I just go for a standard one, or do I go for one that's got a wee bit of RGB-ness? RGB! I like blue. But the other thing that, well, mine can only take a 10th gen chip, and then after that, that's the most it can be. I've got an i7 900K, I believe. Something along them. Mine can be overclocked. The motherboard only takes 10, so I can go i10, 10th gen. Otherwise, I can upgrade the graphics card. This cooler, Corsair cooler that's just on the side here, is that one can be upgraded to my RGB-ness at some point as well. I'm right, it will be. Okay, so they had, just going back after I decided to go on a wee ramble there. Next time you could tell me to shut up if you wanted. I like my case. I'm quite proud of my case. Although if anyone's looking for a Horde one, it's in Australia. So there's the inventory. So that's the one that we've got. And they want to have an upgrade of at least 700. Yeah. So we're going to pick it up, we're going to put it back in because we need to wait for other things coming in, or we're just going to clear the emails just to say accept. Accept. Oh, bastard. Accept. Woo! We level up. I won't believe, oh my god, please don't, this is Uncle Tim. So, hello, last night I was at this bar and I overheard someone talking about computers. Well, duh. Sounded like they were having some kind of technical issue, so I went over and introduced myself. We get talking and this lady says she manages some kind of esports game. Apparently a bunch of kids play video games and get paid for it. Crazy, right? You know? It turns out they're running some pretty high-end hardware and they're having reliability problems. Well, if anyone knows about reliability problems, it's me. I told her about the company and my years of experience. The next thing I know, I've landed a job as a technical fox sake. Oh, just yet. That's right, I'm in the big. Well, I think it's big leads. I'm not actually sure how the whole tournament thing works, but it's complicated. Anyway, thought you might know. Might even be able to. So, Paul, how do you play PC if you don't have a computer? How do you play it? Just out of sheer curiosity. End the day. Go to work. Many fucking cases there, eh? Well, let's get you up. Let's just finish you off before we even look at the emails today. So, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna open up the RAM slots. Well, I have talking about old crappy laptops. My laptop is actually, you can just see it right here. It's actually pretty old. I think I got it back maybe. Show you. This is it here. HP. I hate HP. I found that out after I bought it. I think I got mine back about 2016, 2017, and it's what, 2021, so it's what, 4 or 5 years old now. So yeah, it's showing its age, you know. Let's install the memory. Oh, that's the coolers. And we were going to upgrade it to I hear things go boom in that house and I'm like, what the hell is... Okay, right, we're gonna pull back on. Army Queen. It doesn't really tell you as to who the fuck it is. Army Queen. This trap. Pillars. I don't really want to show you anything else. Is it, how have you been finding the game? I actually said, I think it was either my last stream or the one prior, and oh, she wants like, I actually said, I think it was a couple of streams ago with PC Building Simulator, that even though I've got a custom build and I know how to do all the cables for a computer and everything, if you asked me what the hell I'm supposed to do in that, I would have told you, what? And just looked at you very confusedly. Like, I think it's quite educational at the same time, and it's pretty fun. But that's just me. Everyone has their own opinions. Okay, so cables. Anyone's even kind of look white to me. I so not. Oops. Third time's a charm here. Got there eventually. Do the SSD before we forget it. Right, so let's see. Can it boot? She also mentioned something about computer. And we're just gonna clean it up just in case. Restart. Oh, virus scanner, let's just double check. So there was a couple of dodgy sites that just kind of went and looked at. That would not be us, you know. Incomplete case, it's because it doesn't have a side panel. Okay, so hers is done. Just don't fall whilst you've got it in your hands. Do you ever get that way? I am petrified with my case. Ah! I forgot the therapist! Why did no one shoot me? Tell me. It's the daisy. Whose is this? Necklace. That is one thing I have noticed. I forget so much. It is unbelievable. Don't ask me why. I've got no fucking clue. Just forget the thermopaste. But we won't forget it now will we? Here's our blue filler back on. So let's just double check. She also wants some black plastic cables, you know. I don't like the white cables, but that's just me. Oh, there's one. Okay, so black plastic cables. Let's go for it. The sheer concentration. Okay, let's see if it can boot. So it does, that's the main thing. It does, that's the main thing. So let's get the air parts back on, which was the side panel. Power off before we start to pick it up. So, oh my goodness me, it's a busy day at the shop. So collect. Here we go. We got 5 stars. Now that's what we want to see. Let's just get rid of that email there. So, this is the other one that we were yesterday. So, we are doing an upgrade to the graphics card, if you remember, and we got this one. I think it looks nice. So, let's just double check. Did they have anything in the email that we were like, oh shit? Graphics card is after I hacked something, cleaned it out. My kid's been using it, it's getting some weird pop-outs. That means its kid's been bad. Thermopaste. There. At least we remembered it this time. Now let's just cable this up before we try and... Oops. There we go. Power! Let's see. It does do it, that's the main thing. Buy the scanner on it. So yes to that. So now we need to see what kind of dodgy sites it was, or how many there was. Oh, 463. Yes, we need to clean them up. So let's just complete their case with their side panel. And also the shroud at the back, because we've done that before. And we're like, what the hell? Easy out a lot. Here we go. Come get your computer. Collect. We got 5 stars again. That's what we want. Okay, so this person wants an upgrade, so we're gonna go get his, which is this one. And we're just gonna shove on the workbench right now. Remove the side panel before we start actually looking. What are they wanting? Because they've given us a huge email, which more than likely it wasn't required. Okay, so good day. I am Bruce Van Cleef. Award-winning author, are you? And I've recently found myself in need of your services. What have you done? Firstly, I cannot stand modern technology. Prepare to work on my trusty 1957 quiet typer. I bet you the money it's not quiet. Unfortunately, my editor is insisting that I transfer the latest draft of my current novel, the next great novel of this century, into a digital copy for his convenience. Convenience, how I detest this word. Is there anything more sickening than taking the raw, hard-worn outpourings of a writer, his very heart and soul rendered in ink upon a page and converting it into a digital document, reducing it to nothing more than bits and bytes to be shuffled between computers like so many spreadsheets? Wow, someone hates them. Anyway, my current computer is an outdated Hulk I purchased several years ago, and it seems it's not able to run the latest professional writing software, Scrivener. Quite enough them. Kindly upgrade the machine so that I can continue my work. The future of literature depends on it. Fuck me. So install Intel i5 6400 or better and upgrade 8 gig of RAM. Do you know, it looks actually all okay, but I think there's a wee bit of dust on that. Making sure. So let's remove some things. What has he got? So we won't be able to use that. So we've now got 2 sticks of that in our inventory. Let's see if there's any memory that we've got that can be used. So yes, there is. He only wants 8 gigs, so we're going to pop it in straight away. Done. And we'll take off his... Oh, he's got a Solarion. Even I know that's an old one. Remove. So, I'm going to use this. We're going to pop it in. Oh, I can't believe that. Therapist. Before we even think about putting on its cooler. Because we all know that I would have forgotten. So now we need our USB stick because that's got our he also talked about a program called Scrivener that he wants to be able to work, so we need to put on Will It Run onto his computer. Let's see. Yes, we want to restart the computer. Let's see. Is this where we find out that we need to upgrade even more? So it was Scrivener, which will be down the bottom. Maybe not. So we're going to remove that. So it's not on his desktop. Because they'll be like, what the hell is this? Yep. And then we're going to put its side panel back on. And power that down. And tell him to come and get it. Hopefully he's not complete. Select! We got 5 stars! Okay, so firstly, we're gonna get rid of that email. I just sometimes think there's a lot of emails in the inbox. Okay, Mark Field. Let's go get you. Here we are. Oh, Jesus, fuck, man. Look at that case. Like, fuck me. I'm not amused, Mark. I am not amused. Do you ever watch them videos on Facebook and it's got like it's like showing you the different things that could go wrong with like a computer. Like for example, that someone sent a computer in to get it all sorted, and you see as to how bad it is. Like I've seen as to how dirty some of them computers are, and I'm like, I can't believe it. So let's just clean you up because you need it. Well, compressed air is doing the job, which is great. I think if we burnt it, then we wouldn't get any stars. So no, it did it. That's the main thing. So now we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna remove the back panel as well. Although I do like your choice. I think that would be quite funny. So now we need to unplug everything from the PSU. Other way. Well, there was actually one the video that I was talking about is that the person hadn't actually cleaned their PC in I don't know how many years, and like see how like the fan at the back, I swear to God, it was full of like dust. And no, I think in that instance they should have turned it in and went, I'm sorry, I can't accept this. Or they were wearing masks or something to be able to just clean out that case. I wasn't amused. Okay, so we needed to remove that. So let's just go see what's wrong with it. I hear you work with computers. Put a high first, please. Can you make some repairs for me? Nothing happens if I press the power button, but I can hear a weird buzzing sound coming from the back. Any idea? I need it before the 29th of January. I've never cleaned it. Is that okay? No, it's not okay. I was on PC, actually eBay, the other day and saw some awesome black cables. See, after what you've done to your case, you don't deserve them. So replace the PSU. So let's just go back. Let's see what he had. Install power supplies. He had the Xi'an Power King 300. So let's just go to the shop. We need power supplies. So Xi'an, and we're gonna buy a new one. So we're not going to do anything with this until it comes tomorrow. So we're going to pick it up and put it back down. Let's see what this one is. I'm actually scared to look in this one. Okay, so we're just looking to see if it's going to boot. So let's put in our USB drive. It's like fucking upside down. I don't like it. Okay, let's see what the minimum spec is for this. Add or remove programs. Will it run? It sounds like it's Farmville on a, like, remember like Facebook and everything? I remember I used to be way into that when I was younger. Okay, so we need to apply the changes. Of course, we're going to push it. See, I knew I came prepared. Oh, will it run? So Yeah, there was. Thank you. It decided when it decided to switch. Don't ask me why. It just kind of switched everything. Oh, sorry. Thank you for telling me. I was getting too excited. I'm like, right, we're gonna get this in. Although I wasn't impressed. How dare they have a dusty? Except it's like upside down. I don't understand why. Thank you. Like, I don't understand why their case is upside down. Okay, so what do we... I just want to see something. Tyler. Let's see. Will it run? Farming simulator. So it's the minimum spec, and we've updated it so it will do it now. So that's amazing. All we need to do is put back on its lovely side part, even though it's fucking upside down. I hope they realise that they put it upside down. So power you down. Come with me. Into the delivery slot. Tell him to come and get his heap. Which is upside down. I don't understand. Collect. Why did no one tell me? Why? That's the part that's going to get me all the time. Is the thermopaste. I just know it. You always have snacks close to you, by the way. Sometimes you need it for this job. We just don't get it inside. We leave our crumbs out. Okay. Oh, Blake's black. Thanks for your help with the hard drive before. My Sonic Monk. There's all 20 fans of them. Article went down a treat. Would you believe I'm struggling to find a replacement copy of Babes of Planet Bathamort now? If you read that outside this game, we all know what side you would be on. The best I come across so far was a bootleg DVD of the theatrical cut, but the colour reproduction on the naked buffet scene. See? Told you. Was just awful, and the scheme went all wobbly during Captain Cartwright's rousing speech to the downtrodden underclasses. I've been checking online auctions every day for months, but I can't find a genuine unsolid laserdisc version. What if this landmark film is lost forever? I think we would live. Not Blake. But if I were to start my own cult classics archive, I need to give them some thought. I think he's got no friends. Oh, it looks like we're doing a build. So, they're saying, hello there. Go to whiteboard, let's see what it says. Signing a PC build job. For a build job, a yellow label is placed on the whiteboard in the office. Pick up the yellow label and attach it to a workbench and then build a PC. Oh, how cool! So, like, pick up the job. And we have another workbench we can use. There we go. Now how pretty does this look? Let's go to the shop. I need a new PC for the local train enthusiast club. It doesn't need to be fancy, but it could do with a reasonable amount of RAM storage for the weekly slideshows. They can get rather long and boring potentially. Okay, so let's start off with a case. Now, we need to spend 700, less than 750. So we're gonna go price ascending. And we're gonna go this one. Because we're trying to keep it under this 750. Then case fans, we're gonna pop on a couple, of course. Price ascending. One. Only a $5. Wow. I know, it's very surprising, isn't it? You know, it's actually the first time that it's come up to say that we're building a cave, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. But don't get me wrong, I'm like, oh my god, what do we do? Okay, so I'm gonna put in a nice card. Upgrade to 60. We do have a motherboard in our max speed is 2000. Let's see. Have you got to this stage yet, just out of sheer curiosity? Boards, we've got one. CPU cooling. We're gonna see if this one's gonna work for us. Processor. Here, let's see. Next day delivery. We're gonna see if we can do this. Oh, I'm shitting it already. End of day. Go to work. We're back. We're back. What is this? Oh, it's an empty case. Let's put on the workbench. Let's go get our deliveries. And then this is the one that we were working on for Mark. His dusty PC that we were not impressed with. Oops. So we need to pop in his new power supply unit, which was this one. Let's pop it in. And let's just double check he didn't have anything bloody hiding, because you know what they're like. Black plastic cables. See? Knew it was coming. So let's get rid of all of his cables just to be on the safe side. And then we will start putting all the cables in. that way. I've learned that recently. So let's see. Cables. We're going for the sleeved. I think it looks nicer. The sleeved ones, unlike just like... Although I am quite happy that it does actually show you where you should have all your cables and where they should go. Otherwise, I think I'd be putting like the graphics card into like plan or anything. This is me we're talking about. It works. That's the main thing, isn't it? Okay, now for the side panels. And the other side panel. Now we're gonna tell it to come and get our case. We got 5 stars! That's what we want! Hungry Williams, let's just go get his. Here it is. You better be clean. Oh! That's dusty. That's actual dusty. I'm charging extra now for my compressed air. Although, if you live in the UK, don't buy your compressed air online. Go to Poundland, it's £1. Bloody brilliant as well. Oh, we're starting to get cleaned up, thank fuck for that. Okay. Let's boot. Straight back and go. Okay, so what are we doing? 3D mark of 4516. So we're gonna go 3D, we're gonna pop that on. Let's see what we can get. I'm hoping that we can get a good score. I'm just watching it. I think it's quite mesmerising, to be perfectly honest. What score do we think that we're going to get? I think it'll be 3.5. FPS is not great. Because I seen it stick on 22 the last time and now it's 19. So, firstly, I think it is the CPU and also the GPU that needs to be upgraded. So, Ryzen 5 and a 970. They have a budget of 1,000. Sweet. So, you pay 5 or more for the golden edition, people. We've got AMD. This one. So we're gonna put hers down because it's not gonna get it overnight. We're gonna pick up Lisa's and we're gonna see what hers is doing. Yours better be clean, Lisa. Otherwise, we're not going to. Okay, so let's just go see Lisa's email because fix. This is embarrassing, but I need something repaired. Who knew that RAM had to go in one way around? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it the RAM? It looks a bit bland in there. Some white plastic cables might look a wee bit nicer. What the fuck did you do? So, we may or we may not have some memory. Oh, she broke it. How the hell did she do that? I was looking at what I've got. So they two are for the new case, and I was looking at this. The only thing is, the refresh or the frequency is not as much as this, which I believe that she would be wanting. So let's go back to the store. She only has a budget of 120. So memory. should 8 gig. She might say it's urgent, but we don't have the money to be able to do it. Ours goes back and we just need to wait until tomorrow morning. Who's this? Denise. What Denise are you wanting? Do you work with computers? Yes, we do. Our rig is running so slowly, I'm a bit obsessed with performance. So, 3430. Let's see what they get. Oh god, it's an upside down case again, if you remember. I don't like them. Or is that just me? Okay, so we need to go on to add or remove programs. And we need to put on 3D Advanced Edition. Let's see what they're gonna get. Yes. Okay, so it's up. So there it is up in the corner. We are going to play that to see what we get. I like watching this. It's quite cool. What does everyone else think? Oh, I just hit my case here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow. That's slow. Let's see what we're gonna get from this. Oh. So that one did better than the other one, if you remember. It was 21.4, I think. And the other one was 19. Oh, I do like the... Is it geodes? I might have said that wrong. And this was the 19. 19.2, it looks like. Come on, you can do it! Okay. It's the CPU straight away that's laying it down. So let's come away from this. I think that we will have something that we'll be able to use and bring that score up massively. The fuck? Like, do they understand that they've... Well, to me, they've built that upside down. To anyone else, it doesn't look like it, but to me, I'm like, Jesus fuck. Okay, so we need to remove the cooler. Where's the cable? Because I can't fucking see said cable. Where are you? Why did you have to put it upside down? We need to do it from the back. That's how bad it was. Open the shield. Now, what are we supposed to remember? Out of all the things, what are we supposed to remember? 20. We've got this one, so let's try that. Shield. Thermopaste. So what have we done in the process? You've forgotten. Now we need to put in cable. Yes, I do know that she does want different cables, but for right now, we're just going to see what it does. Let's see if we can get a better one. I hope. Hope. Okay, what score do we think that we're gonna get? I'm hoping a good one. Fingers crossed. It had a good graphics card in it. It was just unfortunately the processor that was letting it down, so we've updated the processor in the hopes that that's actually going to have an impact on the benchmark score. She says with absolute no confidence. Oh, I don't actually know if that's higher. Oh, for fuck's sake. I cannot believe that. 970 gold edition. Oh, man. Power off before we start unplugging cables. So we are going to have to go higher. So CPU. There's our processors. Intel, definitely. So that was an i5 in there. What's our budget? 300. Ugh, we're minus 11. Don't like it when we're overdrawn here. So we're going to leave that there. Later in process, however, we have this one to deal with. You remember? Okay. So we are now going to put in a motherboard, which is broken, so we need to buy one. It would be great if they actually showed this in the fucking store. Motherboards. That's the are. I'm sorry. So that's the hub. We can't do anything without it straight away. So we're going to end the day. We've got to come back to work tomorrow. And if we have to pay rent, we're jumping off. Okay. Okay, so let's go straight to this. We are going to in our motherboard. It. Oh, like it's in. I pray. There we go. So that's that. Let's open the shield and let's put in our graphics for it. So here. We were going. What the hell? We're pinning the i5, which is in that other bloody thing. So come out of there. We're gonna go straight across into this. Open up. If it's this, and go straight back. Is gonna get this one. So CPU 1 and code comes in. We're then put on the therma paste because we'll always forget that part. So then afterwards it needs a cooler on top, which I can't use because that one's fucking broken. Go straight back to the shop. We're going to do the shop, we're going to do coolers, and this is the one, so add that part next to it. But let's go fix this one because we can't do anything now until we get it sorted. So we need to put in a CPU, this one that we bought for her. Close that, thermopaste the shit out of it because forget to do that. Anyone else forget to do that, or is it just me? Yours is the red one, if you remember. Cables. Yeah, we know she wants different ones, but we're just going to do this right now. Just to see if we can get this pass mark above 3,430. Fingers crossed. Let's see. I'm kind of hoping it is going to be that it is actually going to work. Come on. Oh, I really hope we get above this score. It was like 3430, so if we can get above that, then we've done the right thing. Come on. We got above it! So we're just going to double check our email. And we're also going to accept the other ones that we might have forgotten to do. I want black plastic cables. So, actually, I like the blue ones. Personally, but that's just me. Clearly. It's so messy. Making sure there's nothing in the back that we've missed. Yes, we have. So, black plastic cables for this person. Third time. Always. Now we're just making sure that we're A-okay soon. Oops. So let's see. And we need to do the 3D pass mark again. You better be the same. Otherwise I'm coming after you. Come on. Better have a good one. Frost. Oh. What are we gonna get?
What you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits.
Come on.
It can show feelings only to the extent of which you program it to.
We're still above. That's the main thing.
Your friend, no more than
So now let's put back on its side panels. I don't like it. It's an upside down case. So it'll actually bring some money in as well. Here we go. Come and get your PC, Denise. So. Guard her email. Rid of that one. What was Lisa's? Now, did we have the RAM come in? Yep, it is. So let's just double check. Does she have anything hiding in hers? Where's Denise's? Or Lisa, sorry. She wants white plastic cables as well. So let's just remove all of our cables. And this is just to ensure that we're actually putting all white cables back in. It's just so we can get to the back of it. Because look, not what I meant to do. Okay, let's see if we can get the white cables in. Oh, white cable. Concentration. There we go. So let's put back on her PC parts. One of them. And that side panel is back on. Whilst we are double checking it can actually boot to the OS. It can so we're going to put back on this side panel. And then we're going to put it in the delivery area. Tell us, can we get our PC? And all done. Here's yours, Lisa. Here. Discard. So, let's go out and leave the workshop, end the day. And we are gonna work. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay, so let's go over here and let's just start on this. So we need a cooler. This is the one that we bought. We then need to open up our lock because we actually did get a graphics card for it, if you remember. But before we do that, we'll work our way down. So we've done them 3, and then it's 16 gig of RAM. So let's open the clips. Now graphics card. And we got this one for him. We just need to open up another one. Then I'm gonna put we then need to put in to remove the shroud. I'm hoping that this works. So we also need to get the RAM or the memory, sorry, at 40 storage. How are we over budget? Or have we put in the wrong graphics card? We might have actually. Yep. Graphics card. You're okay right now. So now we're just waiting for the other parts and then it will be a-okay. Oops. Now we were this was the one. It's just so flimsy, that tiny wee thing. We're just making sure it actually boots to the OS as well. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if it gets to that pass mark, and then afterwards we are going to call it for the day. So let's see what it does. Hopefully. Let's see if it's any good, or if we actually get to. I'm hoping. Letting it take its time. That's all we can do, isn't it? Oh, we're just under it, aren't we? Okay. Oh man. So it does mean that we have something to work on for the next time that we are back in the office. So we are. It means that we have to look at the we need to look at that person's. It might be that we also have to upgrade his graphics card. Just to be able to get both to get that pass mark up over the 4,500 that they're wanting. And then the next time that we're in as well is that we'll have the storage come in for our build that we're doing, which we're like, are we doing it correctly? We'll get there. So guys, so for everyone that has popped in and out, thank you very much. Thank you to Poe, that's your name. Not on mine. So all I can say is thank you. Oh, thank you. I am back tomorrow, so I am at 2 o'clock. It might be something different. And just thank you very much for the follow. Thank you to everyone that's been popping in and out. And same time tomorrow, 2 until 4. And I shall see you all then. Take care.